Hello Wolfden, my name is Voltorn Elda and welcome to a channel update. Now, you might hear something, I'll get to that in a bit, but first off, I would like to point you guys to my Facebook account and my Twitter account. I don't have too many followers on there just yet, and I have quite a few subscribers over here, so if you've got Facebook, if you've got Twitter, go check out these two pages. And you'll be sure to stay up to date. You can chat with me, whatever you want. On Facebook, that's the best choice because you can post longer things there. And Twitter is just for random thoughts and all kinds of updates on videos and stuff. Now, next thing on the list. I have a new microphone. You heard it correctly. I got rid of the thingamajig of the AX180. Main reason, if you listen to my previous content slash partly current content, there is a slight buzz that is constantly on the background whenever I'm talking, like bzzz. It's annoying. I notice it a lot. It's annoying. So I needed a professional microphone. So I went for the Blue Yeti microphone, together with a nice boom stand and a pop filter to make sure everything works correctly, and it's awesome. It's also very sensitive, so that is a slight issue. When I'm typing, I have the setup right now that the microphone is in front of the keyboard. So if I'm typing, I'm going to open up a Word document right now. I'm gonna type some random stuff. As I'm speaking, you can hear there is some clacking in the background. I can't get rid of it. Whatever I do, I am out of ideas on how to get rid of the clacking sound. But it is so much better because it is not permanent. Not whenever I'm talking there's clacking sound. That is not there, and I love it. Sure, it's a tiny bit sensitive when it comes to the outside, but I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love. So this, as you hear it right now, is the new quality. Which brings me to the next point, because awesome quality. I have been quite busy, as you might have seen of the trailer, with a Skyrim roleplay, Varuk. What it might mean, if you really want to know, it has something to do with memories. Now, I worked quite a long time on the Skyrim roleplay. I'm also counting the time of the previous one where I did a lot of modding, which I had to do again after I lost all the save data and everything, so I had to make all the mods play nice together again. Quite a pain in the ass, really, but totally worth it. I've had a great time doing the roleplay. I finished the entire first chapter of Varuk, and today, the 21st of May, right after this episode actually, of this channel update, I will be uploading the first episode, or the prologue, of Varuk. So, keep your eyes on that. But that does mean something. Because I'm quite busy right now with the Skyrim roleplay, I'm going to record the second chapter too, right as I get the chance. Now this will mean that, for example, the Fallout 4 roleplay, of which the final few episodes are being uploaded slowly, of chapter 3, there will be a small hiatus there. I do not know when I'm going to go back to recording Fallout, and that might take a bit of time. I first want to record the second chapter of Varuk, and then I'll probably go back to the Fallout roleplay. Now, there have been a few DLC releases lately. We've got Automaton, Wasteland Wanderer or something like that. I'm unsure what the exact title of it was. And also Far Harbor. Now, I am using mods in my playthrough, and I have no idea if they all play nicely together with the DLCs. So I'm still waiting for possible updates and everything before I buy those DLCs. And also, I am planning to go and finish the main questline first before I even start thinking about the DLCs. Because I do not want to get partly distracted and then stop the search for Sean, because we need to find our son Sean and avenge Nora. So yeah, well, technically, spoiler. Yeah. Anyway, so Fallout 4 Chapter 4 will have to wait a bit, but that shouldn't take too long. So yeah, that brings me to also a new point. Back to the Facebook and Twitter stuff. I have a Facebook, I have a Twitter. Go subscribe to them, go follow me there, and you'll be sure to stay up to date. You might have noticed some changes here and there. First up, the channel is still named Voltorn Elda, but sometimes you might see the name Sincerus Entertainment. Now, this is mainly because I've been working together with a friend of mine to give the whole YouTube page a bit of a new look. To give it a bit more splash, a new wallpaper, and we're thinking about, okay, we need to be a bit more professional. So, what do I stand for? Well, I stand for complete sincerity, complete honesty, and giving you guys a playthrough that some people might rush through. Take for example the game Firewatch I played. Now we look at Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. They kinda rushed through. Not saying their playthroughs are bad, not saying that at all. I love them because I'm subscribed to both their channels and they've been a great inspiration to me. But there is something missing with some YouTubers where they just rush through everything as fast as possible. They still enjoy the game, but they are missing a lot of stuff. So I want to make sure that I go through my games on a pace that is fine for me, and also that I explore quite a bit of the game, experience as much as possible, and give you guys an immersive playthrough. Now that caused the whole Sincerus Entertainment. So you might see at the end of each new video, not every new video, but every new video that I'm creating as of right now, it will have an outro. There will be a link to another one of my videos somewhere in the link there. Also a nice subscribe button and a question of the day. A question of the day. I made that thing so you guys can have a little bit of interaction with me. I place down the question of the day, you guys give an answer to that question of the day, and then we can start discussing about why and well, totally the interests. Because everyone has a different opinion and every opinion counts. So I'm really wondering what kind of answers will you guys give. Now, there is also the matter of what is next for my channel. Sure, I got my Twitter account, I got my Facebook, Voltorn Elda Sincerus Entertainment. But what next? I've got some ideas of what I'd like to do when it comes to next playthrough on my channel, but I would like to also see what you guys think. So I create a Strawpoll. If you go to the description down below, there will be a link to a Strawpoll. I will have a poll over there with 4 answers. What playthrough would you like to see next? And the choice is between Game of Thrones, a Telltale series, Ori and the Blind Forest, The Witcher 2, Assassin's of Kings, not Witcher 3, I don't have the money for that just yet, and yeah, I played through the first game on my previous channel, but yeah, I don't really feel like playing through that one again. The Witcher 2 is much better quality. And the final one is the game Remember Me. There will be links in the description down below to trailers of each and every one of those games, so go and check those out, see which game you'd like to see on my channel, go to the Strawpoll and vote on it. I think that is all. So, I'm gonna wish you all a very nice day. Enjoy Varuk, a Skyrim roleplay, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. And remember, have fun.
Hello, traveler. How far you've come. How welcome you are. Come in and rest your legs. I just stoked the fire. I've heard about your journey and also know that you still have a long way yet to go. There was a time when I, like you, was a traveler. I tried to understand what my purpose in life was, to find ways to hone my abilities. So I searched for those who could teach me, just as you sought me.